Hello, hello. It's the Classic Lotus Grand Prix here at Imola on iRacing, 20 laps around the Speedy circuit. Hopefully we can complete all 20 this time. We'll see. Car number 11 starting 12th. A lot of these guys are much faster than me, but we'll see what I can do. Keep an eye on Ben Summers, John Jarrett, Joe Halton, the regular guys, Warren Henry. A lot of these guys are regulars. Let's get to the grid.
12. The track temp is 88. The
we're going right at it here.
Fahrenheit.
We're not messing around.
Tiger, stay calm. Focus.
Focus.
Go, go, go.
Oh, somebody's slow starting up there. What is that? That red car that really balked the rest of us, didn't they? Maybe I should have been more aggressive there, but on my left I had an Australian driver. Oh, somebody's off. And in Australia, you got a high ping, and the starting grid is really not where you want to be battling people with high pings. So it's better to be safe than sorry in that situation. I was aware, to be careful of. Oh, hey! Oh!
Incident in closer. It looks like Dodd.
There's some overtakes. I mean, on the grid, you gotta be careful, but I'm staying right behind Henry. But the rest of the track, take them where you can get them. What is going on here? Train of 4 here. What's going on with Spear? So we'll see what happens. Again, we're not the fastest around this circuit. Everybody's much faster. Hopefully nobody kills me trying to get by. Famous knock on wood when you say something like that. But where did we wind up after lap 1?
Is now in the lead.
Must pass 4, 5, 6 guys. Who knows? From 12 to
P8.
P8. All right, well. That's a pretty good first lap, but can we make it stick? You see we're dropping the back bit from the 4 in front. Let's see if we can stick with them. Funny thing happened yesterday in practice for the race. Come on, Spear. No mistakes. We just don't want to make mistakes. Making a mistake is the quickest way to the back. If I could just stay moving. But anyway, so yesterday we did a lot of practice, Ben and I, McIntosh. And after practice, you put your rig away, as you do.
Summers is now in position 11.
11 out of 12, the Ben drop back. Anywho, so I'm moving my rig, putting it away, and
Alright, Tiger, the next car is Henry.
It fell apart. The metal bit in the back is kind of, I don't know how else to describe it, but it fell apart. I guess
Summers has just posted a 139.3.
Got bent up and stuff.
Gone off in Tamburello.
Not that much curb, Spear. So yeah, so the back of the rig got all kinds of messed up. Bent, falling apart.
P7.
Took it apart, and it was like, oh, that piece is not going back together. So that's disappointing. Which leads me to where I am now. Sitting on a bunch of boxes.
behind is reeling you in. The gap is now 1.0 seconds.
Yes, I am aware.
Quick
Guys behind
entering
me.
Tamburello.
Guys behind are much faster. But yeah, so I feel sometimes when I'm braking, hard braking zones, that I'm kind of moving around a bit.
Summers is now in position 11. That's a new fastest
Which
lap
is
for
exactly
Costa,
not what you want.
132.0.
You don't want to be moving around when you're braking. That's the whole point of having a rig, so that you're not moving around. But here I am in big trouble. What are you gonna do?
Summers has just posted a 137.6.
Left side. Hold your line. Clear left.
Summers is now in position 11.
Ben's having quite the battle back there. He's only 6 seconds back. 5 seconds back. Okay, so the plan was to see if I could just hang on to the back of all these guys. So mission accomplished on that. That we're staying close, we're staying in the hunt. And that was the plan.
Summers is now in
Just
position
try to stay
10.
close to guys.
Eighth place. Summers has just done a 137.3.
Ah, you see that? Guy was behind me in my draft, tried to pull out fast and did not have the speed to do it. Oh! Well, that's a comforting feeling.
Okay, Tiger, hold your nerve.
Of course,
Just
it's
keep it
only
smooth,
lap 5.
No mistakes.
Uh-oh.
Left side. Hold your line. Still there. Still there. Clear left.
Wow, I can't believe he stuck with me around those corners. I can't believe it. I thought for sure he'd back out. I left him the space. Oh no! No, Spear, no! Oh, man, the pedals.
Summers is now in position 9.
There goes Ben. There goes Mr. Minot. Oh, the pedals are sliding all over the place. No, no, no! Yeah, I thought this might happen. Oh. Yeah, there goes the race. And I'm not even close to these guys anymore. See, the plan was no mistakes, but I didn't plan on the pedals to shift like they did. I think it was the pedals that shifted. I can't tell because
Summers has just done a 137.1.
like I got the back of the rig on the boxes, the front of the rig is the way it normally is, so when I can't tell if I'm moving backwards or the pedals are moving forwards. Yeah, that. Oh
There's an
man.
incident in Tosa. Summers is now in position 8.
8. Man, I was 2 guys ahead of Ben. Dang it. Oh. Well, it was early days, lap 5 there. But boy, I didn't want to make the mistake like that. Why? I'm calling it a mistake, but it isn't a mistake if your rig is just falling apart under you.
Fastest lap for Costa, 131.
And I really don't know what I can do at this point. And there's nothing I can do now.
Increased to 5.4. Summers is now in position 7.
There's nothing I can do to keep the pedals from sliding forward, or, if that's not the case, keep my chair from sliding backwards. Which might be the case. I'm worried I'm just going to fall over. I might just fall over at one point. Just keep pushing harder and harder on the brakes. Well, not harder, but keep pushing hard on the brakes, and eventually I'll just be pushed back so far I'll fly off the boxes that I'm resting on. So that happened. So I was up many an hour working on a fix. See what I can do with it.
10th position.
I ordered some parts. Hoping that I'm not entirely sure they're the correct parts. And very similar than what I might be able to use. And I do mean might. But yeah, I've been having a lot of my whole setup going through a lot of changes, and the rig is not happy. But I feel like overall, though, aside from the problems, the brakes I have now are helping me.
Costa, 131.
Not particularly. I'm not going much faster, but I am. When's the last time you saw me lock up? Yeah, I think they're much more steady. Well, I lock up some cars and sometimes it's more of a brake bias issue. But, well, I can see Ben as PA. It's right there on the screen. Why is he saying P7? But, I'm really loving the force feedback. But, with these rig issues, the rig has been a constant source of problems lately. The wheel
has just done a 137.0.
The whole setup moving at unusual angles, and now the whole rear situation. Go wrong. Alright, so I'm going slower than I was before, I feel, or the same speed, I can't tell. What I can tell is I seem to be pulling away from the car behind. Which is a good sign. Always good to pull away from the car behind. However, I seem to be losing the cars in front.
Incident in Variante Alta. Summers is now in position 7.
Why would they say that? In front of you in the middle of the track. Yeah, I see.
Yellow flag.
Oh man, he is in the middle of the track. Dude!
There's an incident in Acqua Minerale. You think it might be God?
Okay, he's beached. He's beached. I heard him. If you go back and you have headphones on, I could hear it. You could probably hear it. When I was driving by him, you could hear him. He was racing his engine. He got beached on the curb.
Variante Alta. It looks like it's God.
So that's why he was just sitting there. I was like, can't be sitting there. But he was sitting there because he was beached. He was trying to get going and he couldn't move. Which is unfortunate. I mean, sometimes that happens. Yeah, it cost me a little bit of time. I was unsure in that one. But we're up to P9. I mean, I'll gladly give up a second in my lap time for another position. All right, so there's Warren Henry. You see him. We were behind Henry, falling off Henry. Ooh, we were ahead of John Jarrett. Oh, you can forget John Jarrett. Remember, if you want to watch a PR copy of this race from John's perspective, he's at My Turn Racing. That's all one word. That's on YouTube as well, and also on Twitch. And of course, Ben Summers 1971, also one word on YouTube and Twitch. Ben and I run the. We're doing some endurance racing this season, which you can only catch on his Twitch, I think. I don't think he uploaded it to YouTube, and I didn't record it at all. They were very frustrating races. Yeah, I'd call them frustrating. We ran IMSA endurance.
Summers is just done at 136.5.
Yeah, I'm not making 136.5. So then we ran the LMDH against the LMP2s and the GT3s.
It's now 30 seconds.
Yeah, 38.4, come on. And the GT3s were just, they're very frustrating to drive around. You know, I'm generally pretty safe, but I wasn't. That's the thing. It was very frustrating because, you know, you're watching this at this point. You know that I'm a careful, safe driver. Don't take undue chances. But a lot of the races, the GT3s were just unpredictable. I've said it a lot in all of my races. You know, if you're going to be overtaken, if you're not the fastest driver, you want to survive, have fun, just be predictable. Drive in a straight line, don't suddenly brake, don't do weird things. You know, everybody has an accident, loses controls once in a while, you can understand that, but some of these guys just do such strange things. Strange things to let me pass, and I'm like, this is not a passing zone, please just drive normally. You know, I'm not going too wide with you through the bus stop at Daytona, so please don't slow down to try to let me by at the bus stop at Daytona. But yeah, so it was really frustrating. We had a race at Long Beach, holy mackerel. Long Beach and these fastest cars don't...
Okay, Tiger, that's half distance.
Don't go well.
10 laps remaining on this
And there was
track.
somewhere else too. I can't remember the other one. There was another one that was really, really frustrating. The Nürburgring we just did was not too shabby.
Summers is now in position 7.
You know, we weren't the fastest cars out there, but I took it easy.
The car ahead is Summers.
Tried to be smart, make smart overtakes, don't cause trouble. Where else did we do some races? I can't remember all the races now, but anyway, that summer is 1971. Well, I went off on a tangent there, didn't I? I was just talking about some of the guys ahead, and my mind wandered. But at least there's been no more sudden ring shifts. I mean, there's always that. It feels like the chair is not stable behind. I've got a camel race in a couple days, and I am not sure about it because the chair is not steady. It's moving on me. All right, so Brian Dodd obviously had a big problem behind. He's 30 seconds back. Wanby, of course, is at a huge lead
now. 15 seconds.
and will be lapped pretty soon, as he always does. But this race will be lapping several more people as well. Wanby, he's so fast. A lot of these fastest guys, well, besides loving the car, really use this as a tune-up for the big races for the weekend. You know, you get your setup together, you have a race like this to work on your setup, make sure everything goes right. And then on the weekend is when you face the best competition. I mean, Wanby, as you can tell, you know, he races all season long on Wednesday. He's probably going to win every one. Might not win every one of them, But other than all the other ones, there's just not enough competition for them. But on the weekend is when the Lotus 79 gets its biggest crowds. You can find them on GSRC.
Now in position 7.
The global sim racing channel. YouTube. They're also on Twitch. They stream the Lotus 79 races and the Camel GT races, which I'm never part of any of their streams.
New fastest lap for Costa on 31.4.
Oh, 31.4, my goodness. That's qualifying time. He's doing qualifying times. That's faster than anybody else's qualifying time, and he's doing it in the race. That's crazy. He's doing his qualifying time in the race. That's insane. He's so fast. But, yeah, so I don't know if I'm going to be racing Camel this week. I really want to. It's at Watkins Glen. I've really been looking forward to the race. I like driving at Watkins Glen. But,
Blue flag.
you know, I just can't see me doing it with the rig the way it is. I'm scared doing this here because of the wheel. I mean, because of the chair.
Blue flag.
On your left. Clear left.
And there's a lot more sudden braking, shall we say, in the Camel GT because of the multi-class. You know, you never know when you're going to come across a slow car or something happening. I don't know what I'm going to do if the rig is not fixed by with the new parts. The new parts should be here not too long, a few days. In time for next week, and hopefully they work out. I mean, that's the plan, that they work out. You might notice Nathan Finnegan there in third place. If you rewind back to lap 4, I went very wide in the corner to left and by because he is, as you can tell, super fast. Well,
Okay, Tiger.
pretty
the
darn
next
fast.
car is Summers.
We'll call Wanby super fast. Nathan and Dylan there are pretty darn fast. I don't know where Laust is. He must have had an issue. Well, so let's see. What are we going to judge on this race? The race still has plenty of time to go, but the looks of things
Gap to
looks to be
Summers
about it.
ahead is now 17 seconds.
People are not making mistakes. People make early mistakes, but once you settle down and cars space out a bit, you know, you don't have somebody breathing down your neck, or you're not harassing somebody ahead. Once you pass that point,
for Costa on 31.3.
you know, things tend to not happen anymore. P9 beat 3 guys, 9 out of 12. But knock on wood, I am not chicken counting, but I'm just saying at this point in time. That the result is okay. I mean, better than finishing last. Am I wrong? Am I right?
Summers is now in position 7.
Wish we wouldn't have had that moment. I got lap 5 coming out of the Variante Alta. That was no fun. It felt like, I mean, it really felt like the pedals were moving. Oh, you know what? Maybe the pedals were moving. To be honest, you know, I was so focused on getting the chair trying to get it at the right height, make sure it would kind of be okay, that I didn't, I could have spent more time on the pedals. That's alright. I mean, John had got me. Chances are Ben doing his 36s. And I would have eventually stopped away by
Costa
as well.
31.3.
31.3. But it would have been nice to be with those guys a little bit longer. Rather than spinning out and let them all go by, and that was the end of that. Gonna need some new gloves soon. I keep having to take my hand off the wheel looking at my gloves. I think it's finally giving up the ghost. Although it's hard to see it's hard to check out your glove in the semi-darkness, a black glove, while driving. You got like a millisecond to look at it.
The gap to Summers ahead is now 17 seconds.
Ugh. Three laps to go next time by. I'll only be doing 19 laps today. Which was kind of expected. I mean, anytime you got one me in the race, just count on doing one lap less. Ben and I have been lapped. I'm not sure if John will get lapped. We will see. Times have been fairly consistent, if unspectacular. I've tried to stay off the curbs as much as I can after a few early hits. We noticed this in practice yesterday. Was it yesterday? Yeah, it was yesterday. Ben and I both noticed that the curbs here and the Lotus 39 do not, although we've noticed that other places as well, but the Lotus 39 does not do well for us on curbs. And I watch replays of other people driving, the fastest people driving, they're all over the curb. You know, they're out on the grass street out there. They're taking full advantage of everything the track lets them have. But it's just so weird. And Ben and I are like, oh no, we can't get on the grass. It just upsets the car, or can't get on the curves because it upsets the car so much. Two laps to go.
Summers has just done a 136.5.
Ben definitely faster than me. Ben's about a second faster than me a lap. 17 laps, 18 seconds. Of course, I did have to spin. Of course, Ben also had some kind of incident too because he.
To Summers ahead is now.
He was behind me.
Seconds. 2 to go.
What was that? That was lap 1. Where I got ahead of everybody.
Summers is now in position 7.
Seems like a long time ago.
Blue flag.
Pardon me. We'll let old Dylan go by there. I could have waited until the next little straight bit, but. Whee! Ow! Well, that was an uncalled for second X. Come on. That's what happens. You start getting X's. That's why if you ever, it's a true story. You watch, racing. So you want the leader to to not really let up. You know, you don't let up when you're leading by a big mile. I mean, maybe you're not giving 150% effort, but you're still giving 100% effort, because as soon as you start, you know, taking it easy to preserve your stuff, and you know you got a big lead, then your mind wanders, or you're not braking the same, you're not going the same speed, and things aren't the same. Before you know it, you're off track.
One more to go.
So John Jarrett did wind up getting left. Well, we had some action in this one. It wasn't us just pedaling around at the back. We had an opportunity, we took it, and things happened.
New fastest lap for Costa on 31.0.
31.0 on the final lap for Costa. 31 to, jeez. That's crazy. That is crazy fast. I can't, wow, just wow. And race over. There's Checkers. P9 out of 12.
P9. Okay, that's the end. Good finish, mate. Well done.
Well, you know, Jim said good finish. Great job. Nice run. I mean, I guess so. I mean, yeah. I mean, we're never going to be at the top of this field. These guys are so fast here in the Lotus 79. And, you know, so we can take what we can get. You know, take your advantages, take your There's Ben. Oh. You know, we had the chance on lap 1 to get by, some people got by him. And, that's what you gotta do. And we had some fun racing until we went off. Don't. And that's it. Everybody's past the space car now. Let's bring it on home. That's Ben Summers, everybody. You zoom in, you can see it. Ben Summers, 1971, right there on his wing. Ben, you don't slam on the brakes right in front of somebody. No!
Pit lane speed limit is 50 miles per hour.
50! Oh, there's Brian Dodd. Still running. So there you go. Alright.
100 meters.
It's good not to be the last car running as well.
50 meters.
Here, I'll give you a... Oh, no, Ben towed away. I was going to show you his channel again. But yeah, Brian Dodd was still running, so it's good not to be the last car running as well, even though we didn't get to see much of him. Well, there you go. Four cars left down. Not bad. Why not? And Joe Halton was the first guy to crash out. Let's go back to lap 1. That's where all the action was. Kind of lost control, Nathan. Oh, there you go. Well, let me. Yeah, Nathan would be the red car right in the middle there. Let's far chase it. So he's 2 up there. Yeah, see, so he spun the wheels several times. I I didn't want to get to the left because that's where Warren Henry, well, he started, I guess he had passed in the time, but I thought Finnegan would get going. And at that point, you got to make an immediate decision, and I didn't want to get near Henry, so I stayed there. And there's somebody off right there. I don't know what happened there. But then coming up here is where things happened. I'm like, all right, I'll just stick with the guys, stick with the pack, Spear. There's somebody way off to the left there, and something happened here. I don't know who got together or what happened. Whoops! Past 3 guys. So what happened? I don't know who it could have been or what went on here. All right, so what do we got here? We got Barry West and Joe. Oh wait, Joe went out early, but not here, I don't think. No, so it wasn't them. They seem to have gotten away pretty cleanly. And then John and Tom Minot. What's John doing? There I go. I don't know. There's me. There's that's Warren Henry. John here just didn't get going. And Ben stuck behind him, and Dodd stuck behind him, and I flew up. And then he got going. So that was weird. That was weird, though, it happened there. Speedy Spear flying by. Ah. But oh well, so there you have it. The results, not John, Spear. P9. Not too shabby. I'm going to do more work on this rig to try to figure out what I can do. I'm not sure this is an acceptable. This is definitely not long term. Sitting on top of boxes. Yeah, the back is higher than the front, which can't be doing the pedals any good either. I'm pressing them at strange angles. Yeah, it's a whole big thing. All right, well, thank you very much for watching. This was Imola. Next week is Barcelona Historic. And hopefully, fingers crossed, everything is working out fine for next week. We'll have the new parts. They'll be the right parts and everything work fine. Fingers crossed. Check out those other videos and don't forget to hit that sub button. And I will see you again next time. Watching iRacing with the Spear.